Mr. Right here. There are some other ways in which you need to use the nth term formula for a sequence. And to illustrate these to you, I've got an nth term formula here. The nth term of my sequence is 7n plus 9. And we're going to look at three questions. We're going to look at ascertaining which term of the sequence has a certain value. In this case, which term of the sequence equals 464. We're going to ascertain a way of finding out which is the first term that's over 1,000. And we're going to find a way of working out whether or not a certain number is indeed a member of the sequence. So let's look at the first one here. Which term of the sequence equals 464? So we've got the nth term is 7n plus 9, and we're being asked to find out which term of the sequence equals 464. So I need to have 7n plus 9, the term of the sequence, equaling 464, and I have to solve that equation to find which n will give me that answer. So if I do 455 divided by 7, I get 65. So in fact, it's the 65th term of the sequence, which equals 464. What about the second one? Which is the first term over 1,000? Well, in this case, I'm going to want to solve this inequality. I want the value of my term to be over 1,000. Let's find out which value of n will satisfy that inequality. If I subtract 9 from both sides, I get 7n equals 991. And if I do 991 divided by 7, I get 141.6. So n has got to be greater than 141.6. That means that the 141st term would be less than 1,000. And in order to give me a term of greater than 1,000, n must be at least 142. So the first term over 1,000 is the 142nd term. Lastly, how do I use my formula for the nth term, the formula Tn equals 7n plus 9, to ascertain whether or not 186 is a member of my sequence? Well, I'm going to see what value of n would give me an answer of 386. So let's try and solve 7n plus 9 equals 386. Well, in that case, 7n would have to be 386 minus 9, 377, and n would have to be, I wonder if it's going to be a whole number. If it's a whole number, then I've got an answer, but actually n in this case has got to be 53.9 to one decimal place. So there's no way I can have a whole number value of n and get 386. So the answer to the question is no. 386 is not a term in the sequence. It's not the 53rd term, and it's not the 54th term. It's somewhere in between, so it is not a term of the sequence. I hope you're finding these films useful. If so, please press like.